Duduzile Zuma-Sambudla, is she the armchair violence instigator? Under the watchful eye of private security, the Presidential Protection Unit and the SAPs, the couple, who met in 2009 when Duduzile Zuma was a board member of the Gupta-owned Sahara Computers, treated more than 600 guests to a Parisian-style wedding. On Saturday, barely 48 hours after Zuma was whisked out of his home at Nkandla at the 11th hour to begin serving his 15-month prison sentence, the violence began with the burning of trucks in Moy River. Duduzile Zuma-Sambudla, the woman who wed in an off-the-shoulder gown encrusted with Swarovski crystals with her feet shod in Christian Louboutin, had become an armchair revolutionary a few weeks earlier. A video of a pump-action shotgun being emptied into a poster of President Cyril Ramaphosa was also retweeted by Zuma-Sambudla and later deleted. On an alternative Twitter account, @Zuma-Sambudla, which has been tracking the life and times of Nkandla's first family since 2019, it was suddenly announced that the Zuma-Sambudla account was fake. Nonetheless, both accounts continued to tweet and retweet inflammatory material. Zuma-Sambudla has done nothing to stop the alleged fake account from preaching violence in her name. In a briefing session on Monday, more than a week after the former president's daughter began firing off her support of mayhem, ANC Deputy Secretary General Jesse Duarte said the party would be holding Zuma-Sambudla accountable for her tweets. Duarte said that even if Zuma-Sambudla claimed that she had been merely sharing or retweeting events, statements such as "let it burn" were clearly inciting. Zuma-Sambudla appears to have more political clout among those who huddle under the red umbrella than her twin brother, Duduzile, who is memed over on social media for his circa 2016 mohawk hairstyle and his English twang even while trying to rouse the crowd at Nkandla. Zuma-Sambudla's wedding back in 2011 is a flashback to the good years for the Zuma family when cash and friends were plenty and everyone began to ride some of the growing ripples of the tsunami that rolled into state capture. That same year Duduzile Zuma-Sambudla's, now estranged, husband was linked to a suggested R1 billion tender by the Department of Public Service and Administration to the Billion Group for new government offices. The then DA parliamentary leader, Athol Trollip, called for greater transparency in deals involving public officials and their extended family and relatives, a suggestion Jacob Zuma called laughable. The DA had compiled a list of deals involving Zuma family members, which included Lonwabo Sambudla as well as Zuma's nephew Mandla Siaba, who bagged a $300 million contract to run Durban's bus fleet without tender. Then there was nephew Kuibu Zuma involved in the $600 million Aurora Empowerment Systems/Pamodzi gold mine collapse. Duduzile Zuma and his link to Imperial Crown Trading, awarded prospecting rights to a residual share of the Sishina iron ore mine in late 2009. While Duduzile Zuma-Sambudla has been compared with Trump's adoring daughter Ivanka, our first daughter has actively encouraged mayhem and violence.